All right, everybody. Whoever's here, man, welcome. If you're just joining us, welcome in, man. It's Shambles. We're playing some Slinger today, but it is Shambles for us all. Because Lights Out is about to be over, and I'm gonna be dropping another long form video. If you are watching the replay, man, hit the noti bell, join the Discord. You get notified when I go live. And we're just trying to get everybody in here, man. We're playing some Slinger today. I'm playing some Slinger today. One of my favorites of all time. And yeah, we're here. We're cooking it up, man. For this build right here, actually, I'm gonna showcase this build in a bit. But first, I want to go ahead and start using some cool skins. So, alright, just making sure everything's working. Do I have this on? I do. Perfect. Believe it or not, we're still trying to set up here. It's a it's a one-man show. But if you just joined us, man, hit the thumbs up, man. Help support the channel. Which, yo, if you guys are like Coconut RTS enjoyers, man, you guys know what the vibes are. If you've even seen the recent video he's put up, man. As a creator, I completely understand where he's coming from. I completely agree. Completely. It's understandable, dude. Fully agree. But yeah, we're here, man. Hopefully everybody can make their way in. But yeah, we're set. Everything should be in order. All the settings and everything look to be in order. We're playing some Slinger today. David, what's going on, man? Captain Skittles, what's going on? Mic seems to be working. Everything seems to be in order. All right. So we're playing some Slinger today. No lights out, though. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna drop another video that's gonna be like an hour long, covering a couple different killers, like Pig, Slinger. Who else did I play? It was Pig, Slinger, Pyramid Head was in there. Like, I played a little variety, and I'm gonna drop like a long video of it, as soon as possible, right? Hopefully, I can drop it within the next like day or so, just at the very least. Which will be ideal. That is the plan. Because the lights out mode is about to end. I don't believe it'll be extended. I don't think a lot of people were like super like keen on it, where they're like playing it all the time, and like the players don't seem too keen on it. So I do believe it should be fine. David says, I'm only good with Slinger because of my COD days. Yo, for real. Yo, I know it, man. I used to play a lot of COD back in my day, Which, this is a little combo I've been trying out. Tin Oil Can from Miss Cooldown. Miss Cooldown makes Slinger feel real nice, man. It feels real smooth using the gun. When you got your Miss Cooldown, you can't go wrong. And it's not to say that you're gonna miss to run the Miss Cooldown, right? I want to preface that. when you're running the miss cooldown, it's not really because you know you're gonna miss. It's so that you know that if you do for some reason end up whiffing, you know for a fact that you could just recover and instantly reload right after, and you'll be completely good to go. And that's why I always run double reload, right? Double reload or Eerie Coin reload is usually my bread and butter combo. I always run it. It is my favorite combo. Reload speed has always gotten me downs within seconds, always, without fail. It has gotten me downs constantly. So with having missed cooldown, it's sort of like an alternative to double reload. Like maybe you want to run a different add-on, or maybe you just want a better feel for the weapon. Missed cooldown just makes it feel better. Like it feels smooth as hell. Look at that. This update is the worst. They not only gutted Skull Merchant but Mori's as well. I haven't even been able to. I haven't been on the PTV, so I don't really know what to expect. So I got Brutal Strength on Slinger as well, helps speed him up. Because anything to speed up Slinger is really gonna help. Nice. I'm gonna try to clear out some pallets, man. I ain't mad at it. I'll clear resources. So the thing is, her teammate just sandbagged her because, right? Her teammate just sandbagged her because now I just got 2 free hits for the price of 1. Like that is insane. For the price of 1, I just got 2 free hits because they decided to break the chain. That is insane. You gotta think about that for a second, right? Like, they just gave me 2 free swings for the price of 1. I didn't even have to do anything for that. That was free. Like, that was free. What do you mean? Right? So one thing I'm gonna mention too, right? Is like, with the update, like, the fact that our Moris did get kind of like gutted a little bit. On the flip side, we might be able to get like a pretty good update, right? Gotta double check. You never know. But you gotta think about it this way, right? If a Mori becomes more of a mechanic, right? Like if it becomes more prominent, that might mean they'll be more incentivized to want to give us more Moris. And more Moris, to me, is pretty good news. Because I want more animations. If we can get a new Ghostface Mori, if we can get a new Slinger Mori, we can get it, like, some of these killers I actually play, I'll be pretty much vibing for real. She's crouching, but I can hit her through that. I have to aim low. Hold on. Let me cook. I don't think they realize how important it is that I get a free hit, dude. Like, they don't understand that me getting a hit is huge. Like, they don't understand how important it is that they keep breaking the chain. But look at how Miss Cooldown is just helping me out right now. Miss Cooldown is fantastic. Look at that. I'm missing shots on purpose, so you could really see, like, the Miss Cooldown makes it smooth as hell. Like, you're gonna notice it. You put it on and it feels nice, man. It feels good. Cause it makes it feel like a lot less punishing if you miss. Ty Wilkins, what's going on, man? Welcome. The gen rush is real, though. What's going on, Ty, man? If anyone who's just joined us, man, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, man. Might lose this game, though. Golly, we were getting gen rushed out the game. This is my first game on. It's not like I'm playing bad, but it's like just a lot of gen speed. You know, can't go wrong with that. You know, gen speed is pretty crazy. Golly. But yeah, missed cooldown, man. That a worthy add-on. You know, I wasn't too sure about it, but I wanted to just try it out just for the sake of trying it out, and it's pretty nice. It feels a little bit like double reload, except it's a little bit smoother. I would like. It's not like double reload is required or anything like that, but it is pretty good. It doesn't seem like they're really rushing for a save, so I might have to start spreading out. Yeah, exactly, because they're rushing gens like super hard, so like there's no way. I feel like my aim's on point, but like I don't know if it's just the game just like not letting me land the hit or something, because sometimes that could happen. Hard to gain a lot of pressure here. It's really hard to gain pressure. They have a lot of hiding places, and they're like instantly healing. They have a lot of options for themselves. So lobbies like these is usually when you have to start going after that same target multiple times just so you can get more pressure. Because they can hide, they can gen rush, they can do whatever they want, and there's just not much you can do about it. Damn, even with brutal strength, we're still not able to make a lot of distance here. Oh my god, I hit the piece of metal, dude, really? Man, why is it not hitting? Like, it's right there. I don't know what this gen speed is doing, bro. This gen speed is insane. God damn. This gen speed is insane. Holy mother of God. Like, this gen speed is crazy. I'm trying to see if I can get quicker downs than this, but it's just like, it's like not possible. Yeah, they're just, yeah, no, I should have noticed that they were constantly healing under hook and capitalized. That's my fault. Because now I'm dealing with, like a really bad gen spread and no slowdown. Like I'm in a bad position. There's not really much I could do here. But then again, Slinger is also not an S tier, so it's not like I'm like expecting a W. I don't know what's going on with their hit detection either. I don't know what's going on with their hit detection too. Like I'm pretty sure I should be landing some of this stuff. I gotta change the title. Like, what the heck is going on here? But this is also why I always advise getting... That doesn't land either? Yeah, that game is a little off right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. That game is a little off right now. Not gonna lie. I don't know what's going on with their game today. It's a little off. I ain't gonna lie. Ah, Jesus. The setup is a mess here. But first game's a warm-up, so not really sweating it. I haven't played any DBD till right at this very moment. Oh, live too. God damn it. They got a perk on everything. Another pallet drop. I'll get the one. That's a win to me. I'll take it. 1K's a win. I'll take it. But anyway. Not sure what's going on. Feels off today. Had to reopen my chat and stuff like that. It's I don't something is off, bro. Like the game feels a little bit off right now. I don't know what's going on. It's really weird. But anyway. But how's everybody doing so far, man? Let me reopen my apps here. What the heck, man? It's like, what the heck? I feel like there's audio issues now. Like, what the heck? Everything is like shambles today. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to really take a look at anything on the PTB. I just know that the that Scully's kind of long gone. That's all I know, at least. But that was just a warm-up. Now we're really gonna cook, man. I'm gonna drop a video tonight as well. Keep an eye out for that. It's gonna definitely be a bit of a shorter one. I'm in the process of trying to like sort of shift up the setup, you know what I'm saying, and work on other kind of shift, like find new editing software and stuff like that. So we're kind of in the process right now, of course. All very slow, but we're gonna have a bit of a chill time. Play some Slinger, have a good time. I don't know why I switched skins. It's shambles for me already. But yeah, so for Slinger, we got a new build dropping. That's gonna. I need to record it. I need to get some like more footage for it. But it's a pretty good build. It's gonna be pretty interesting. We're gonna switch it up nowadays. It's gonna be nice. Bit of an off day today, I think. But that was a warm-up, that's fine. We're going to be playing around with a gun that doesn't even have iron sights. We're just going to play, we're just going to, oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to be something. Okay, let's see what we can accomplish here. I don't want to go for a shot just yet because I need the I need my gun loaded. I don't want to lose distance. Damn, this, yo, is she fast or am I just bugging? Damn, she's quick. She is quick, dude. There we go. Damn, she was quick. I'm like, bro. Yo, Hex, what's going on, man? Welcome. Jason forgot to check in early. Shambles, what's up, y'all? What's going on, man? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. She's gonna start camping because she's scared. Oh my god, I had the shot, but I'm messing up. What is she waiting on? God damn. These chases are a little too long though, that's the only problem. I gotta be more efficient. I gotta be more efficient. Try to drag him on over here. We're playing some Slinger today. Having a good time. Captain Skill says, yo, v.h.s.x, you see the fatality on Ghostface and MK1? I have not yet, dude. Like, legitimately, like, I clicked the link in the Discord, bro, and then I was like, wait, I gotta download the freaking app. I'm like, come on, man. So then I did that, and I was like, wait, I gotta download other stuff, and then I just went on a whole journey downloading, like, all this, like, software and stuff like that I needed for the PC. So like I was on a journey today. I was like, yo, I was doing a lot. So I was like, damn, bro. Yo, this map just be like on the jets, like incorporated, bro. Like, damn. This like map is like the most big indoor map I've ever seen. Like, what the heck? Like, what the heck, man? But I'm hoping that it is pretty good, bro. I don't want no spoilers though, bro. I want to know. I want to see for myself what that fatality looks like, bro. Cause when MK1 Ghostface drops, bro, I have to be on the MK1 wave. Like, I have to. It's probably gonna it's gonna be definitely tough, because I have not played a Mortal Kombat game before. Bro, what the heck is this? Is that like an infinite? Like you could just run around it 100 times and there's nothing you could do? Yeah, I've never played Mortal Kombat before. In terms of fighting games, pretty like I started trying to play Street Fighter, but you know, not really. I couldn't, like, I was trying to main Dan. I thought Dan was hilarious to play. I thought it'd be really fun. I just never could master it, you know. Bro, what is these rotations, bro? Like, can I make some distance, please? My God. Good lord. Bro, being a 110 is like, what the hell? I played the OG ones, but none of the modern consoles. Bro, I've never played a single MK in my life. I've seen gameplay though. I would watch videos of Mortal Kombat and stuff like that, especially if it was like Freddy or like, you know, Leatherface, stuff like that, Jason. Like I was interested in, because like those are my favorite icons. And they're in Mortal Kombat, so I was like, I want to see how they fight, you know? But in terms of like, come on, bro. Been trying to hunt down one for the Genesis. Takes a lot of hours to get the feel for it, bro. Shambles. Does that apply to the modern like Mortal Kombat? The modern combats, if you will. Like what's the learning curve on that? As like a brand new player hopping in, like what's the vibes? Like, you know what I'm saying? Damn, bro, they're so scared. I gotta go back and start tunneling, because they're getting a little too comfortable healing on the hook. Like, I'm not letting it slide no more. You're getting a little too comfortable. You're a little too comfortable healing on the hook. Bro, what is this movement, dude? Do you see this? Has endurance? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Good lord. Like, do y'all see this? Like, am I bugging out? Like, why does it feel like everybody's moving at Mach speed? Bro, what? Bro, what do you... Wait, hold on. They crouched, but it was still in... But what are you talking about today? Lied to? Come on, bro. Like, this map is so horrendous. Like, what the heck is this? What are these goddamn maps? Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? Bro, what the hell is going on? Like, yo, what are these ridiculous ass maps? Hey, I got a hit on him. That's good. Bro, what? I'm trying to gain distance here, and I'm still not able to, bro. Bro, what the hell is going on? Which, by the way, if you want to submit a build request or killer request, you feel free to do so. You drop the $5 or more on PayPal or Cash App, or even through the YouTube Super Chat. Yo, this map is like something else, dude. Like, this map is something else. Like, oh nah. But like, I should be more focused. But like, like, what in the world is going on? Like, it feel like, is everybody moving at Mach speed, or am I bugging right now? What the heck? I feel like I'm moving super slow. Wait, also, isn't there supposed to be like a... Never mind. I'm thinking of like lights out or something. But what the heck is going on? Yo, it feels like the game is like... feels weird right now. I don't know why. Some strange patch they got going. If I spot one of them, I could just try to down him. That'll be ideal. They're not even touching the gates. But yeah, so but that's what I'm trying to figure out, right? Like, y'all saying that it's rank you get cooked until you get better. It's pretty heavy scene, heavy learning curve. God damn. What's the estimated hours? Like 500, 1K? Last one I played was 11 only because Spawn was in it. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I can't make this. Yeah, no, I can't make it. It's just a freaking win. And bro, honestly, at this point, 1K and 2Ks are wins, bro. Because I'm using this weak-ass killer. Like, you like, that 1K and 2Ks are wins now. I never lose. This is ridiculous. Like, I'm moving... 110 is a nightmare. Like, holy hell. On this map? Oh, my God. It is a nightmare playing Slinger on this godforsaken map. I swear. Good Lord. It's kind of disgusting at this point. But yeah, like, so what's the vibes on that? Like, how long is it gonna take to learn? Because I kind of want to get an estimate. Like, how long would it take on average to probably learn it? The thing is, I can learn stuff pretty fast. The only thing is, like, with fighting games, it's like inputs. Like, I have to try to get used to that. All right, so what I wanted to show you guys actually was a new build I was putting together. They call it the barbed wire build. Okay, and what that means is, right? What I'm doing is I'm taking, right, like, I'm not only do I have barbed wire all over my cosmetics, right? So I got barbed wire on the gun, barbed wire on the sleeves, barbed wire on the hat. Like, we got barbed wire everywhere, right? Then I said, okay, let's put on a barbed wire add-on, right? So normal men time is 12 seconds. This raises it up to 15 seconds, right? 15 and a half, actually. Base short cigars, so you can just break the chain off, right? Then I said, wait, I want to add more barbed wire, so let me throw on Trail of Torment, right? Trail of Torment, right? And I was like, okay, Trail of Torment, we kick stuff, right? We turn the gen yellow. Why don't I put on Call of Brine so that it regresses faster? I see the gen in yellow, right? So I know what gen I kicked, and then if it gets tapped and I start seeing the skill checks and the explosions on that gen, I go, okay, they're still on the gen, let me go back, right? Then I get pop, right? And then I'm like, okay, let's say I have pop, I have Call of Brine charged, or whatever have you, or whatever you want to call it, Trail of Torment. I'll have nowhere to hide to show me where they're hiding. Trail of Torment to make me undetectable. And then Call of Brine to give me that yellow gen information. And it makes him undetectable, which he's a pretty quiet killer, so you can pretty much sneak up on people and pop them and get some free hits. True is super dope at fighting games. I've noticed that. That's who I think I was watching him play. I forget what game I was watching him play. Hex says, I think it really depends on your character's kit and how long it takes. That's what I was thinking, right? I was like, okay, if I was trying to imagine, right? If I'm dealing with like a Ghostface's kit, right, in that game, I would imagine, right? I would imagine that it's probably not going to be super deep in terms of mechanics because he is a guy wearing a costume, right? Like in a sense, as you guys know, as a Ghostface, you know, we're wearing a robe, we're wearing a mask, and we have a knife, right? So I would imagine, right? I would imagine that the kit wouldn't be super advanced, right? I would imagine, right? Because it's like he's a guy wearing basically a Halloween mask, right? And he's got a weapon on him, and then it's like he's probably doing a couple of those little shanks, little stabby stabs, right? And you know, I'm gonna just assume, right, that maybe he moves a little fast. You know what I'm saying? That's the most I could. I'm just rambling at this point. Oh man. Also, hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, man. I know some of y'all haven't hit it, man. Come on, come on. Oh man, how do you pronounce it? I don't. Oh man, I'm just gonna say Thomas because I don't want to mispronounce that. Pronounce your name. It says, what are some DVD console tips for beginner players? I got plenty. All right, so number one, right? Learn the basics, right? Learning your lunge distances, where to break pallets. Also understanding like what killer you're playing and then their abilities, stuff like that. One thing especially like that you want to pick up as a beginner killer, like you're just starting out, is just ultimately, right? Have fun. That's my number one tip that I'm gonna tell you. Have fun. Get it used to the game. Get a feel of it. Be like, okay, you know, my lunge button's this. I hold it down to get the extended lunge. I can kind of attempt to go for some swings, right? So a perk I can recommend for a new player, bro. Use Unrelenting. Like as a new player, like just so you could get used to like, you know, actually maybe not. You should get used to whatever. So that's first and foremost. Like Hex says, and Ponyta says top 3 best killers in your opinion. So top 3 objectively speaking. We're talking like the best killers in the game objectively speaking, right? We're talking in terms of tier lists, ability strength, stuff like that. You're gonna want to go with Nurse is number 1, 2 is Blight, 3 is Wesker. Those are like the top 3 in the game. Those are the top 3 in the game. Right? That's already number 1. In terms of fun, however... Man, what is up with my aim today? Jesus Christ. Wesker is difficult to learn? I would say so, yeah. He's difficult to learn. Like Hex says, an M1 killer is going to be able to allow you to learn the basics, because you want to be able to know what the basics are. That's key, you know, finding out the basics, knowing how that works. Ah, Jesus Christ. What is my aim today, dude? Wesker is weird because he's buggy. I mean, technically speaking, yeah. I will say I'm not playing to my best ability as of right now, unfortunately. So that's shambles for me, right? But it is Wee Woo Wednesday, so you know there's a lot of things that are gonna go off right now, go crazy. But Nurse is definitely one of the most difficult killers to learn. I would say Wesker's difficult too, stuff like that. Slinger even, but he's not really the best though. But then but the thing is too, which you can consider as well as the fact that even though a killer may not be the best in the game, if you find it fun, then that to you could be your best killer, right? Like think about it this way too, right? Because anyone can make any character look S tier, right? Because they can master the kit, they can get used to the power, and they can become the best at that thing, right? And that applies to anybody with skills, right? Like, so you can just pick it's kind of like a fighting game where you pick whatever one you like. If they look cool, give them a chance. You know what I'm saying? If you think they look, or maybe you're like a fan of a certain horror movie or whatever have you. So for example, like, say you're like into Castlevania, right? Like, okay, like maybe you want to play Dracula, right? Or what if you like the Nightmare on Elm Street movies? You could play Freddy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if that's what ties you, you know, like that's what keeps you interested, that's what I would recommend playing, right? That's what I recommend. Damn, I didn't reach or am I out of range? I can't remember. Where the hell does she go? I love crawling off into the sunset. Like, bro, I don't got time for that. I try it. Sometimes you gotta try shots that you probably know won't land. But for me, Dracula, like I want to get better with Dracula, but I'm kind of half and half with him. Like sometimes I feel like playing him, sometimes I kind of don't. I'm like, it's just kind of like meh, like you know. What the hell? The game feels kind of off today. I don't know what it is. Like it feels like I don't know if it's just my imagination, but the game feels weird right now. Head on, huh? Wow. Such riveting gameplay. Am I... Bro, what? Like, is my game, like, bugging out today? Like, all these shots that are normally supposed to make it are just not landing all of a sudden. Like, what? Hey, this is I've gone against Demo and Lights Out. Damn, how did that go for him? I mean, honestly. Oh, the game feels weird today. Like, I don't know what it is. Good lord, this game is off right now. I am not gonna lie, like the game be feeling weird right now. Bro, oh my god, I'm rusty as hell right now. Oh, he just doubles back to nowhere land, okay. Yeah, I'm so rusty, dude. God damn. I feel like I haven't played in like a year. Like, god damn. Like, my aim is way off. Like, good lord. Yo, what the hell? Yo, this is why I advise everybody, another little tip. Always get your warm-up in, man. Always get your warm-up in. It is important. I always advise getting your warm-up. You need if you're a type of player that needs a warm-up, get your warm-up. Bro. Cause I feel like I'm off right now. Like I'm like way off. Like I'm not doing what I'd normally be doing right now. Then again, what do I care? Hex says, nah, go in without a warm-up. Bro, but like, this is the kind of gameplay you're gonna see if I don't do a warm-up. Now I'm like making all these misses. I'm not doing anything like interesting. So like, I always have a warm-up in because it really freshens up the gameplay. You know, you get like a really solid shots that you're like, whoa, you know what I mean? That's why I do it, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't have a lot of time, so, you know, it's just for you guys, you know. I want you guys to be entertained, you know what I mean? Be like, damn, like that, like this guy's good, you know? The hell? But, you know, it's a Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit slower, I would say, compared to the other days. In general, you know? I think everybody, you know, that's a Wednesday, man. Like, I feel like it's real chill. Not a lot of people. Really on the wave right now, which is fine. Why do some people hate Pyramid Head Chase music? I didn't even know people did. To be honest. Honestly, I'm an enjoyer. I'm a Pyramid Head fan, enjoyer, main, you know, whatever have you. Go back and check over here. So, okay, one's running over there. That's fine. Yeah, I had a feeling. They're obsessed with it, man. That should have landed. What are you talking about? So I'll go after Michaela. She's pretty lost, so we'll be fine. Exactly. Like I said, she's pretty lost. Try to get her in a deep wound as well. You guys saw how I dodged his stun grenade specifically so I don't get blinded on purpose? Because I was like, you're not getting no stun value, bro. Like, you're really not. Not on my watch. I'm like, nope, not on my watch. Just a wild guess, right? He's not even fighting back. I am DCing. There's no goddamn way he just DC'd, bro. There's no way he just sat there and DC'd. Oh my god. There is no way he just sat there and DC'd. Like, oh my god. It's like, bro, come on now. Ain't no reason to get mad. Ain't no reason to get mad, bud. It's fine. It's okay to admit defeat. It's fine. Nothing wrong with it. That Michaela's another one. I gotta make sure that I specifically get her ass. She's really goddamn annoying. Yeah, they're tapping the gen again. I mean, I lose a gen at this point. Yeah, they can pop the gen, I don't care. Another one out, let's go. Plus, I already have a 3 gen, so they can finish that gen. Doesn't really matter. There you go. I want to know if I can find where the Jonah went. I gotta check, you know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. You know what I'm saying? I gotta check. He could be ratting pretty hard just to wait for his teammate to die, potentially. I'm not too sure. There is a slim possibility that that could be the case. But fine. We'll just get her kill. He'll pop up eventually. This goes to show, man, like why I need a warm up, bro. Like, I will say, cause like that shot on the Michaela through that window was pretty clean. Overall, I would say the match is pretty decent. I'm gonna probably, if I do make a montage, cause I plan on doing so. And I'll have to make sure not to use, you know, I have to make sure I use a song that isn't gonna get claimed by various studios and whatnot. Artistic vision, man. So, or you know, we can just have the well, or I could just put it on the members area of the Patreon. Did y'all see him, bro? Did y'all see this goofball? Did y'all see this goofball, like, standing there by the shelf, like, trying to slowly make his way behind? Like, what is he up to, bro? This guy's a goofy goober, bro. Like, what are you doing right now? He's gonna run behind me. Is he good? Is he alright? Oh, now he wants to start dodging. What do you mean he's gonna start dodging now? What happened? Bro, this guy's watching too much Aaron, bro, or something. Because I don't know what kind of weird tactics they got going on today. But they gotta pack it up, man. They gotta pack it up. At a certain point, you gotta know when to pack it up, and I think that was their moment. They needed to know, right? But yeah, a little bit more of a chill stream. I gotta say, pretty fun, pretty enjoyable. Got a Siptic too. Why? Also, speaking of, oh, that reminds me, I have like a Freddy video I could drop too. That'll be pretty fun. But let's keep using the barbed wire build. What do you guys think of the barbed wire build? If you guys are in the chat right now. But yeah, I've been grinding, man. I've been grinding. I've been really like pushing Pyramid Head to its limits, man. We're at level 72. And we're getting there. We're getting there. Very slowly, but we're getting there. What I've been trying to do is I wait for like the bonus on the killer side so I can get like a better option. And it definitely helps with the grind, you know, it really does. I would probably play without it, but it just like the gain, like the BP gain is so low that it just seems like it's almost like negligible at best. It's almost like not even like necessary. This is a pretty decent build I've also used as well with DevSlinger. Unforeseen is like becoming one of my favorite perks. Johnny says again, for a console player, how do you navigate where survivors are and predict their movements? So the way that you're going to be able to predict movement, and you may see me do this, you know, in general with DevSlinger or any other killer that you see me play, is by not only if you play Survivor yourself, which is sometimes people recommend that. I'm a killer main, you know, to the T, so I don't really ever play Survivor. I just find, you know, killer more enjoyable. But what I will say is you can either play Survivor, right? Kind of get used to tiles that way, and then from as a killer perspective, you go, oh, I know where they're gonna go. Or you play a lot of killer, and you're kind of taking into account, like, each time that you keep playing a match, take notes. You go, okay, well, I noticed that this area usually has a window. They're probably going to vault. Okay, what's connected to this area? Oh, there's like a little pallet on the side. Maybe they'll run from this window to that pallet. So I'll know, okay, let me like go to the side of the window, say I know there's an opening by the side of the window. I'll go on the side of it as they're vaulting in, and then I could probably cut them off before they reach the pallet. So you'll probably, if you ever watch my videos, if you ever see like my Pyramid Head games and stuff like that, you'll see like, you know, I'll land some shots without aura, and you're probably gonna sit there and go, damn, like that's pretty good, right? And the reason I can do that is because I've developed that game sense where I already kind of know what they're going to do before they do it. Now that obviously comes with time. But the quick fix really is, if you really, really are like, yo, I just want to know, if you want to accelerate your game sense a little bit, I would honestly argue, like, if you get Oni, use Zanshin tactics, and, like, that's sort of like windows of opportunity for killers, and then you can just kind of see, like, as you're going through the areas, hey, there's a pallet coming up, let me prepare for that. Like, okay, there's a window coming up, let me see if there's an opening on the side of it so I can go around it, and then when they vault, I can catch them. Like, stuff like that. Like, that, you know, that really could be, that could really help. You know, or, right, you know, or you could just do it in with, like, other perks or whatever have you. Because when you're starting out, like, it's going to be very killer-sided, right? Like, when you first start, killer's going to be pretty easy for you. Because a lot of survivors at that level don't really know what they're doing either. So, like, so both sides are, like, new. So you can kind of, you know, learn a little easier because you're not going against, like, the toughest players. Which is good, you know what I'm saying? That's completely fine, you know? Or like Hex says, you know, you just game sense acquired by playing, which, you know, I give a more in-depth, you know, thing here, because obviously I'm the yapper of the stream here, so that's so that's why I'm dropping a whole, like, synopsis about this thing, but... Synopsis probably ain't the right word, though. So, for example, I know that Shack's on my right-hand side, so I know I'm going to have to start walking to the right side to try to cut him off before he reaches the Shack. Meaning that we can push him all the way over here. I can't hit him there. It's very close, but I can. Damn, bro. So I'll let him go mend, right? Because that's the whole point of the build, is to get them to go mend for like 15 seconds. So that in itself is pretty solid. Of course the gen flies, because there's usually 2 people at a time on it. Or there's a... Okay? There's usually like a toolbox or something like that. Yeah, I'm a little off right now. Damn, what the heck? This is... Never play without a damn warm-up. That is the life lesson. Never play without a goddamn warm-up, dude. Something you can pick up as you play. You really build game sense without perks. Because you can't depend on anything else. That's the thing, like... When I started playing the game, I played Trapper. I didn't have any perks unlocked because I didn't have DLC. So it was horrible. It was horrible. But the thing is, like, I don't recommend perkless because if you don't have perks, like, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be able to know how to play the game because you're just going to lose a lot and not know why. What a loser. What the hell? He's gonna camp pallet like a damn clown. Look at him. Come on, where are you going, bro? Sit down. I think it forces you to learn it. I think it depends on the player. Like, when I started, man, I didn't understand how to play in the first place, right? So then I was, like, confused. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Because I can't seem to grasp, like, what I'm supposed to be trying to do, right? So, like, at least for me personally, like, you know, it wasn't super fun. You know what I mean? But it could vary, right? Like, maybe people, like, need to go through, like, the ringer so they can learn. Maybe other people have different styles, you know what I'm saying? So you know, ain't knocking the way, you know what I'm saying? That's just how people want to learn it. You know, more power to them. But in terms of fun, like, perks are gonna be fun as hell. Like, you already know that. Dude, what the hell? Like, they're moving way different than I think they would. How do you deal with bully squads? That comes with, God damn it, I looked at chat and I lost track of this clown. But anyway, so to deal with bully squads, it depends on the type of bully squad, right? So for example, if it's a squad that's like constantly saboing, your best bet is going to be slugging a lot and understanding what the strategy is, right? So keep in mind, right, there's always a strategy with the bully squad. That's background player and a goddamn half. Lord have mercy. They still have to fix their perks, man. His background is still unbelievably bad, like, to deal with. Like, it's not healthy for the game. What the hell just happened? But anyway, so if you're dealing with like a flash, like if you like, here's a couple different things, right? Say you're dealing with a Sabo squad, you're gonna most likely have to slug a lot. If you're dealing with like flashlights, flashbangs, if you see one person running a flashlight, I usually start running Lightborn because of the constant updates they've given to blinds. At this point, it's uncounterable. Like, there's literally nothing you could do. At this point, there is literally nothing you can do. So I'm gonna take off the endurance like that. If you're dealing with like a what the heck? Dude, what? Is this gun's like alignment really off? Like, what's going on here? If you guys didn't know, right? Guns have different alignments for DOESN, like because of just this weird bug in the game where like every skin is kind of different. So unfortunately, I think this might, I don't know if this gun has like a strange alignment that I'm not used to because I don't use this gun often. That just comes with time and like different things that have to do with the game. Dude, what? I feel like I'm shooting in the right place, but it's like I'm not at the same time. Like, I don't know why. But, excuse me? The hell is this game on, dude? Alright, we've got a kill at least. Now, unfortunately, you're gonna get to, like, at least at my level, unfortunately, it's just a gen rush fucking, like, fest. You know what I mean? Like, you are not gonna have a good time at the highest level. But hey, you're starting out, so you'll have a lot of fun at the beginning. I will say that's one thing that I will say about DBD is that, like, when you first start out, what the hell happened there? Yeah, I'm dealing with a bunch of clowns here, dude. So depending on the bully squad will determine the outcome, right? So if it's like Sabo, you slug, right? If it's like blinds, you got to look at walls and just kind of play around it. 9 times out of 10. That is delayed as a MF, dude. Dude, I really feel like the game is off right now. Like, am I bugging? Yo, the game just don't feels different. I don't know what's happening, dude. Oh, I forgot I don't have missed cooldown. Of course they have dead hard. Why wouldn't they? Ay, ay, ay. Perks are king, man. Perks are king. Perks are king. That's one thing about this game I also want the new players to find out. Perks are king, dude. If you got good perks, you're gonna win. You're gonna be fine. You got perks, you'll win. You got perks. What about 3 of them? What about when 3 of them are bullying and no one is gen rushing? That's actually even better for you, because if they are trying to bully, right, and they're not on gens, that's perfect. You have plenty of time, right? Which means that all you have to do is figure out what is the strategy, right? So, okay, so say, for example, you're on Dead Dog, right? They all have head on, they all have flashbang or whatever have you, and they just want to keep using head on. What you could do is, right, either try to find the one that's on a gen, which inevitably is going to be important, right? Because you need to know who's on the gen, because there's always going to be somebody on a generator. So that's already number 1. You find out who's on the gen, you go after the one on the gen. That is key. That is a key component, because there's always a gen rusher. Right? Next thing I'm going to mention is that if it's all 4 of them, then that's perfect, right? So if they say they're using head-on, say they're like losing their minds, trying to go for stuns, all you got to do is get it down, leave them, and try to go for a 4 of them slug to try to do something to get them to make a mistake. Because the thing with bully squads is that they always will make a mistake. There is a guarantee that they're going to make some kind of mistake. Right? Because nobody's perfect, right? Like, especially when you're dealing with squads. They are not as coordinated as you think they are. A lot of the time they're in there giggling, losing their minds, go, oh my goodness, they got the head on play, and then because they're acting dumb, that's when you, on your own, can come up with a strategy. So like, if you're dealing, like depending on what you're dealing with, right? So it really goes case by case, and that's what's kind of interesting about this game, but it is very case by case basis. They might counter with Unbreakable or a boon, exactly. The great thing about boons, right, is that you can find it and step on it immediately. That means that someone else is gonna have to get off their ass and have to place on another boon again, right? Because bully squads are very counterable, like 100%. They are very counterable. I can't shoot this clown. He's just gonna make it out, but you know. But that, what the hell? Bro, yo, look, I don't know what's going on today. Like, their game doesn't feel right. Like, shots I'm like, I normally make, like, are not making it. Is it something with the gun? Like, bully squad sends a fumble matches. It's true. There is not a single bully squad that's so perfect that can win every time. The Weird Maniac says, I'm gonna be honest, that thing be bugging. I have to agree. I don't know what's going on. Thomas says, I watch your Ghostface matches to learn as well. Yo, I'm really happy to hear that, man. I'm really glad. I've really been trying to like get back into the more educational, like sort of commentaries to kind of break down for the new players, because I know there's a lot of you guys that are new. So I really want to be able to like deliver that content, man. So I'm gonna try to drop more of those kinds of videos where I try to break stuff down and really try to like get into depth as to how to play a little bit more effectively. I also, oh man, yeah, that reminds me, I had like the match reviews like back in the day. I had to start doing those more. But if you guys want to submit a build request or a killer request, feel free to do so with the links in the description. If you also haven't joined the Discord, join it. I'm gonna probably try to knock out one more match, but damn, it is a shame. You know, to be fair though, it is Wee Woo Wednesday, okay? It is Wee Woo Wednesday, so it makes sense that it was chaotic. You know what I'm saying? You know, because my aim has been off today. You know what I'm saying? I've been a little stressed. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it is it is the definition of wee woo. So I will say, like, it does fit the day. Like, holy crap, man. Taboka says, I'm back. I just played against a Death Singer and I was the only one who escaped. Just kidding. But I did just get back. For real. For real, man. We love to see it. Now, I can't say that my performance in this stream is that great. I will say that much. For those of you who've been keeping up with me for a while, you guys know I've had way better matches than these. But at the end of the day, it is Wednesday, man. So, you know, I try not to stress it too much. Thomas says, I'm thinking of buying Plague or for Corrupt Intervention as Spirit for Spirit Fury. I do, yeah. It's a pretty good way to start. Corrupt is pretty solid, you know what I'm saying? Is a pretty decent one, especially for other killers you may want to try out, like that do need that kind of setup. So it's a very good option for that. And Spirit Fury is really good for other M1 killers. I find that it's really good on Freddy, really good on Ghostface. And you want to level up, obviously, Hillbilly to get your Enduring as well. And for slowdown, you can obviously go for because they took out Search off of the base game, so you would have to either get like Pinhead for Deadlock, which I've also noticed like they've been dropping sales for these things, for these like what do you call it? They've been dropping sales for like the different killers and stuff like that from what I've seen, so it's not too bad. It isn't too bad overall. But overall, I would also say don't worry too hard about winning, you know? Like, winning can be fun and all, but ultimately just playing the game, enjoying it, you know what I'm saying? Getting some cool moments. The moment-to-moment gameplay, I think, is way more engaging. Like, a stream like this where I'm like, I'm not really winning that much, like, but I'm landing some pretty okay, which even then I'm not really landing the craziest shots. But, you know, ultimately, you know, it's fine, right? Doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to vibe with you guys, you know what I'm saying? You know, it is a Wednesday, you know, so I know it's a little bit of a slower day for everybody, you know? But that's why we're dropping in with a stream, you know, a little bit of Slinger. Been grinding for Pyramid Head, and it's been pretty fun. Hexus got a perfect example of Bully Squad last night. Well, we love to see it. Plus, Plague I think is also a pretty well. I'm not like a Plague fan per se, but Plague can be enjoyable to some people. He goes, it was brutal. I would imagine. Because I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, I've been running Lightborn on my off time. Like when I'm playing. Like, I've been running Lightborn, brutal for them. I've been running, like, Lightborn lately on Pyramid Head and stuff like that. Because, like, there's been a lot, like a huge increase in flashbangs, flashlights. Like, it's been insane how much I've been seeing it lately. Where do the survivors usually spawn at the start of the match? Usually where I tend to go. You'd probably see me like go toward the direction of the survivors because I kind of have a general idea as to where they spawn. So I would say like where you see me going is usually where you kind of can expect to see them. That's usually it's usually at the farthest point from where you're standing in sort of like a pattern. So where I spawned, I went over to this back corner because I figured that's where people would be. And lo and behold, there they were, right? Try to get some impression. Nice. I'm glad that Hex is also dropping in to give us some information too. It's pretty helpful. Ah, damn. I was a little slow on that. But I'm glad to see Hex is in here dropping the information as well. It's quite helpful. Pretty good so far, I would have to say. It's kind of wild that like the last match I'm playing for the stream is the one where I play the best. What is my sensitivity? I play on the max sensitivity. I'm on console, so I play on 100 sensitivity. It works for me because I play a lot of killers that like like Death Slinger, Huntress, like characters that kind of need that like extra boost, Pyramid Head, stuff like that. So it's always good to have that extra movement. For me personally. What the heck happened there? Alright. That was weird. First one I just like overshot the flick. Second one, I was like, wait a minute, what happened? Like, that was a little confusing. Pressing his charge, gives it another kill to Kikaruski. Oh, damn. The heck? Like, the hitbox is usually, like, above their head, so I'm surprised it didn't, like, reach him despite it being above his head like it normally would be. I'm a little bit confused by that. It's really strange. Oh, damn, I would have landed that, too. Jesus Christ. I stand corrected. Maybe my aim is not getting any better here. That's why the more you win, the more they try to switch it up and they'll spawn in separate gens. It is true. I noticed that as well. Like, sometimes I'll, like, go to spots, I'm like, they're supposed to spawn here. And then I look around, I'm like, why are they not here? They're, like, spawned behind me or something. And I'm, like, instead of, like, where they normally would spawn or whatever have you. So I'm like, I feel like the game has, like, secret, like, little mechanics that they add in, you know, like, just to help with the survivors. Especially if you're like winning consistently, like I feel like that's like it happens even more so. Like it's pretty much like common. Jesus Christ, what the heck? I feel like I'm really off, like I'm gonna have him a deep wound just to keep him there. I'm gonna see if I can try to hit them, get some extra hits here. Never mind, they'll just instantly rush it out. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream, man. I feel like it's a little more chill, you know, not really trying to sweat too hard, you know, just trying to enjoy some Slinger. Derek's, I think that's how you say that, says, what are your thoughts on Clown? I think Clown is pretty good. He's a pretty good killer, pretty fun. I like the cosmetics, they're usually pretty fun. I am in, like, I do main Clown a little bit, you know? It's quite fun. Thomas says, I have some anxiety playing killer because I'm a survivor main. But you said some stuff that can help me out, which is, I'm glad to hear that, man. I really am proud to see some more, some new killer players joining the ranks. Because killer I find to be like my #1 favorite mode to play, you know. I think I really enjoy the idea of having, like, you know, powers, abilities, and things like that that can really give you that edge, you know, and it's really cool because if you're like a horror movie enjoyer, a lot of your favorite licenses are just being added to the game as, like, over time, you know, like, so it's really cool to see. Cause like I obviously am a like Ghostface main, right? Scream, you know, enjoyer, if you will, enthusiast, whatever you want to call it. Like I love Nightmare on Elm Street, like, you know, and stuff like that. Hex is also a diehard killer main here. That's what I'm saying. Me too. Like I'm on the same wave. I only play killer. I just find it the most fun. Like you have powers, you could learn a lot of different things. Like it's really cool. And if you take time to learn killers, it'll make you a better survivor. That is true. it kind of like plays into itself, which is kind of interesting to say the least. It's pretty cool. I bought, Derek says, I bought DVD 5 days ago. Clown is my first killer. I don't know how to use the yellow gas. Oh, man. I gotta... Oh, man, that's a fun one to talk about. I wish I had more time. Because I would love to talk about that. I wish I had more time, because I would love to discuss that. That would be so fun to talk about. But what I would recommend, look up Arinad. A-R-I-N... AD. Logan says, speaking of Ghostface, did you see the first look at MK1 that I posted? Bro, like, that's what I was talking about earlier on stream. Like, I was clicking the link, and I'm like, great, I gotta download Reddit. I'm like, come on, man. Like, how the heck am I gonna see this stuff, man? So I was like, what the heck? And then I went on a whole like download spree. I was like, I gotta get like editing software for the PC. I gotta like put it in more stuff. Like it was a whole like journey I went on. It was crazy, to say the least. You shouldn't have to download Reddit to see it, bro. I don't like, bro. It was like, oh, this is like, I guess because it was Mortal Kombat, so like for some reason it was like, oh, you can't see that. I'm like, all right, bro. I was like, come on, like I want to see the damn thing. Oh my god, why did I shoot that? I knew it wasn't gonna land. But just so I know, is it good though? Is the reveal exciting? I need to know. Like, does the reveal give respect to homie? Because I need to know. Because I looked at the tag, it said like Scream franchise on the like the pack for like PlayStation. So I was like, yo, like what's the vibe? I want to wait till oppression recharges. There we go. Get the full value here. Oh, wow. I was off by a little millimeter, dude. I don't want to go too far because I know that this one's going to like really try to push out the gen. He's a gen jockey and a half. Like he's in love with the gen. Yeah, I'm not gonna follow him because he's gonna try to leave me away from the gen so that they can rush it out. It's not gonna work that way. I'm gonna hit it again. I blew it up again as well. Actually, I don't even need Steve. Okay, maybe I can use Steve then, because I can just try to down him again, and then rotate back toward the gen, and then hit it again with another pop, you know. Okay, he's running toward main right now. Perfect. I think I'm buying Trickster next. But is it a good killer for beginners? Trickster is actually very hard to learn, but if you learn it, you'll be set. So that's pretty cool. It also depends if you're on a keyboard and mouse or a controller. Like controller, you're gonna have a very tough time. This might be a loss, unfortunately, just because I'm like trying to chat with you guys. Which I don't care about the win, thankfully. So I enjoy yapping with you guys more than winning on the game, which is fine. I know I'm really good at this damn game. Just made Huntress, all problems gone. Hilarious. That's actually comedy gold. I'm not even gonna lie. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you think Trickster's cool, come on. Are you serious right now? Are you? Come on, Death Slinger. Why are you so sluggish? God damn. That is ridiculous. Are you serious? Even with missed cooldown and everything, it's still too slow. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. It's Wednesday. I already knew this was coming. What the hell? But anyway, thank y'all for showing up, man. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Join the Discord, links in the description. Ways to support the channel is in the chat and also in the description. As well. Keep an eye out for a video dropping tonight. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. On Friday. We're doing Freaky. What did you guys call it? It was Freaky Freddy Friday or something like that. So just keep an eye out for Freddy, man, because that was voted on before the event had dropped. So now we're gonna make sure we follow through with that.